What's up, everybody? Brett here. We're back today playing some more Yes, Your Grace, and it seems we have met all criteria. We're going to try and build a moat and reinforce the gate. We've got 7 weeks to save up enough gold to do that. I know we can get the gate. We might have to do some sneaky business where we borrow some money from the bank with no intention of paying it back. We'll see. We'll see if we're able to do that. But let's go ahead and save and continue. Last episode, we got Wojciech. Someone in the comments left me a message saying that Wojciech apparently was kind of like a mascot, I think for Poland during World War II. Didn't know that. Interesting little tidbit. And I love World War II trivia. That's one of my favorite things. But I'd never heard that before. So very cool to hear that it has an origin. Alright, our general, our witch. Alright, they went and got some peasants for us. And let's talk to King Verid. Yeah, it's weird. It's telling us, like, hey, call and talk to him and tell him what your decision is, but also, like, not giving me the option to tell him no. I'm pretty sure I already told him no. Audrey, I think, last week told us to call on him. I was thinking we might get a different response. Let's see if this guy will join the army. Your witch made our fields fertile. The crops have never been better. We made so much gold we could buy a new house. We will protect your lands alongside you, Your Grace. Nice. 6 more men will join the fight. Let's talk to this merchant. I'm selling packs of supplies, Your Grace. Let me help you with your struggle. I offer the best prices in all of Davern, only 28 gold for 22 supplies. Nope. That will be all, thank you. I understand. I should come back to Davern in a few weeks' time, Your Grace. Until then. I would have happily sold supplies for gold. That's our big hang-up right now. Your Grace, your hunter got lost in the swamps. We were waiting for him to return with news about the Jarls, but no sign of him. That's no good. There's not much we can do, Your Grace. We have to wait for the hunter. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. I hope he will return safely soon. If a royal hunter couldn't deal with the Jarls, I don't know who can. Good thing it wasn't me who went after him. Interesting. So now we just have to wait for our hunter, so we're down 1 agent. That really sucks. Why would the king himself send for me? Will you join my army? You didn't believe me when I came for help with my family casket. I went ahead and found the casket myself. I opened it, because I was curious what's inside. I didn't want to die like Uncle Waclav. The casket was holding some sort of curse, and it took my eyesight. I have learned to rely on my hearing, but I certainly cannot fight. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, his story had a dark ending. But for the most part, I'm comfortable in the knowledge that I helped every person I possibly could. With the limited resources I had available. I've turned away very few people, as my contentment will attest to. Your Grace, everyone is sick. People in my village, they can't stop coughing. Oh, that's too on the nose. They cough so much they lose their breath and faint. They have fever and vomit too, and it's not just 1 or 2 people. It's the entire village. Only me and a couple of other people are still well. So they sent me to the king to beg for help. We think the disease is contagious. Everybody has closed themselves off in their homes and are not coming out. We have to do something, Your Grace, before this spreads further. Jesus. Well, we don't have the hunter. Good thing we have more than one option. We will definitely send the witch. See if she can heal some people. Maybe she'll find out what's causing the disease. Thank you, Your Grace. We'll be waiting for her patiently. Okay, big contentment and a new entry. But it looks like we're going to be without our agents for some time. Your Grace, I'm so sorry to bother you. I come from Wetru. As you know, we are holding the annual burning of the Marzana. Okay, we talked about this too, and someone also let me know about this in the comment section as well. It was basically what I thought it was. You know, you burn little idols that you make in effigy. Could be people you know, perhaps. Could be famous people, or I don't know, something like that. And it has some minor religious significance mixed up with the changing of the seasons. So, we heard... It's not like, oh my god, what's that horrible Nicolas Cage movie with the bees? I keep wanting to call it Burning Man, but it's Wicker Man, that's what it is. It was a remake of an older movie, but I went to see that in theaters with one of my buddies, and I hadn't seen him in a long time. I was in the army, I had just returned home for like the first time for my first vacation, and we were like, yeah, let's go see a movie together. We hadn't seen each other in a long time, and we get in there, and like the only movie playing was like a Nicolas Cage movie. Like, oh, okay, let's see that. When we left, we were just looking at each other like, what the hell did we just watch? Would not recommend that. Do not watch that movie. We heard you helped Bruno with resources to build their display. Please, your grace, could you spare us some resources too, so it's fair for everyone? We always lose because our village is the poorest, but our children would love it if we won for once. And with you, we have a chance. Sure, I'll give them supplies as well, but only because I don't need any more. Otherwise, 20 supplies for this. Who knows what this is going to end up being. I suppose it's only fair if I help everyone. I knew we could count on you, your grace. We won't disappoint you. Our Morzana will be the best. I'm sure it will. It sounds to me like this is all designed to really cut into my supplies, but luckily for us, supplies have never really been an issue. Eric, King of Davern, your daughter Losulia was accused of treason, blasphemy, and witchcraft. Losulia plotted against her own husband, the King of Etana. She committed the act of blasphemy by publicly criticizing God's work, the will of the church, and purposefully avoiding participation in ceremonial events. Finally, Losulia of Davern was found guilty of witchcraft, occult rituals, and potion brewing. She was also found guilty of helping the enemy by magically letting them win a battle through collapsing the mountains. Not without great grief, I feel obliged to inform you that after many long debates and attempts to expel the devil out of Losulia, it was deemed necessary to ultimately cleanse her body by flame and pray to God to forgive her soul. Ivo, the King of Etana. It's not possible. Oh, Jesus. And we're gonna fall out at this most crucial moment. Oh, we gotta kill that guy. We had him, guys. Like, for real. We could have pushed that skinny punk off the top of our walls. Okay. Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Hopefully she's not really dead. I don't know. Eric, you're up. Oh, gods, I thought I'd lost you too. I'm here. I don't know what to do, what to say. Our Losulia gone. No holding back now. With Losulia gone, there's nothing to hold us back against him. We have to get ready for when the time comes. Ivo will pay for all he's done. Threatening us, attacking us. Eric, please. No, no, no. He has to pay for this. I thought the Radovians were a band of barbarians, but it turns out they were more civilized than the Royal Crown. We need to focus on the advancing army. We will retaliate. But it's not like we can chase after him. We have to wait for him to come. Will you please stop? Eric, our daughter is gone. Could you please think about her for a second? I don't know. My emotions would be pretty tied up too. I think I would instantly want revenge if it was available. Forgive me, my love. I'm just filled with anger. How? How are you feeling? I'm trembling. I don't know how we can ever get past this. You have to tell the girls I can't do it, Eric. So they don't know yet? They probably know. You've missed some things when you fainted. They will let you know. I will talk to them, don't worry. Eric, your advisor took the letter. He said it's for the best. I haven't seen it all. You must tell me. How did she die? What did they do to her? You have to be honest with me. Eric, you mustn't lie to me. I need to know what happened to our daughter. I would tell my wife the truth. I might consider lying to a very young daughter like Sadani. At least until she was old enough to come to grips with the truth. But I would not lie to my wife. I would tell her what happened. She was... Ivo pronounced her a witch. Just tell me. He claims she was of a magical nature. Eric! Be done with it already. She was burnt. Alive. Ah. That's why the tiara. What? I... Huh. Audrey, tell everyone there's no more hearings today. Tell them they can all go to hell. The girls. I hope they're holding up better than Aurelia. Damn. This game is a heartbreaker. Let's go talk to Asalia. Yes, Father? We need to talk. Yeah, hugs. Hugs all around. I know. I guessed. Everyone rushed to help you when you fell off the throne, and then I heard Mother scream. Everyone did. I never heard her like this before. I've been told a letter arrived. I knew something must have happened to Luli. She's gone, isn't she? Yes, she's gone. I could have stopped this, you know. It's not your fault. You had no choice. Everyone knows this. Ivo was the only one responsible for all this. He needs to pay for it. I would tear out his guts if only I got a hold of him. It's not like he's any taller than me. I could easily get him. You're probably right. I'm so angry and sad. Feels like the whole world is spinning. Father, please tell me we will avenge her. I'll do whatever is in my power. Ivo will regret this. I promise you, Asalia. Thank you, Father. Oh, sorry about that. Everyone is. I missed that last part. Sorry about that, guys. Some of these... I keep clicking. I have no clue how we're going to do this, but we will. We will. Okay. I have a general idea of what they were saying, but I think we all get the gist. We'll get revenge. Whatever we have to do. Poor Sidani. Your Grace? Your sister. Father, what happened to our Luli? They were screaming. You were on the ground, and then Asalia told me to come back here and wait for you. She gave me Lorsulia's tiara. She said it came with the letter. Luli never parted with it. It was her favorite. I wasn't even allowed to touch it. Please tell me Luli is alright. Father, please? Your sister is gone, Sidani. But I never let her know about all the things that happened, all the agents. I was supposed to tell her all of Asalia's secrets. How can I do that if she's not here? This isn't fair. You're right, it isn't fair. But there's nothing we can do about this now. You have to be strong, Sidani. We all do. I will try, Father. Oh, poor Luli. What do I do with her tiara? You know what? Keep it. Lorsulia would have wanted that. I will. I have to see Mother. Tell her it's going to be alright. Sidani, you're very strong. We will get through this. Thank you, Father. She's a tough one. It's like nobody looking. I'm gonna touch this bear. Okay. Well, I guess we go back to the throne room. We're done for the day. Yeah, I'm just curious. I didn't think there was anything new he could tell me. Let's go ahead and pass on to the next week. Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a cutscene here. Sorry, my wife's calling me from San Diego. I'll have to call her back after this. Aurelia, you're here. I don't know what to say. Does anyone know what to say in a situation like this? Send her a quick message just so she knows I'm not ignoring her. Can we just have a little silence? Just for one brief moment? It's alright, darling. You've been strong enough for all of us. Farewell, my daughter is the achievement we just unlocked. Sad. I wonder if there was literally anything I could have done to prevent that. And game mechanic wise, you know? I feel like there wasn't, but I don't really know. Okay. Well, let's go to the next week. That one was pretty heavy. Grevno, week 45. I'm not sure it was a good idea to get out of bed today. I don't think I'm ready to deal with this. Our hunter's back, so that's good. Your Grace, I have tracked that Jarl's down at last. His tracks led me into woodlands where I'd never been. There were some sort of mushrooms all over the woodland. I think I started hallucinating and seeing his tracks everywhere. I was wandering around for days before I got out of this trap, but I did get this beast at last. I'm sorry it took so long, Your Grace. We were worried about you. I'm glad to have you back. Have you some good rest before you get back to work. We have a lot to do. Thank you, Grace. Oh, one more thing. I bring you his skin as proof. My wife said it would make a nice scarf or something. Huh. Maybe we can knit it somehow? This vicious creature is actually so soft, I don't think I really needed it for anything. It might be worth a few coins on the market, though. Huh. Well, I sold it. I'm curious if I could have done something with it, though. Let's see about this peasant. Your Grace, the call of rat is up. I just wanted to say a big thank you again. It seems that people really like it. They visit it every day and decorate it with flowers. This has definitely raised the morale of our town. That's very good to hear. I'm glad we went ahead with it. I'm happy if my people are happy. Oh, they are, Your Grace. Oh, by the way, these stones are nothing but a deception. I didn't think you'd fall for it. What? Why didn't I arrest that man? He just told me that he conned me out of money. And I just let him go? I don't know about that. We've heard about the princess, Your Grace. My heart goes out to you. Oh, she did have a knack for fashion, I tell you. I used to wear scruffy old rags, but she helped me pick the right dress for my bosom. Ever since, people have certainly taken notice. It's a great loss for us all that she's gone. Please accept our condolences in this small gift. 4 supplies. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Our whole village is in mourning, Your Grace. We've heard many, many good things about Princess Lorsulia. I even experienced her good heart once for myself. We met at the market. She was not only polite, but she left us an extra coin, too. We're so sorry to hear she's gone, Your Grace. Here, take this. 4 gold. Okay, that's very nice. Very nice of you guys, you peasants. It's a shame, Your Grace. I once met the princess out in the field. My cart got stuck in the mud, as is always the case around here. She had her horse lessons, and instead of just passing by, she stopped and helped us push the cart with her guard. She was so young she didn't deserve to go. Certainly not like this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be mentioning it. I don't deal well with these things. Here, just take this. 4 more supplies. Okay, helpful. Thank you. It's a great loss for all of us, Your Grace. I once bumped into Princess Lorsulia in the halls when I was seeking an audience from you. I got scared she would have my head off, but instead she said there's nothing to worry about and wished me a nice day. I brought you a little something. It won't bring your daughter back, but perhaps it will brighten your day a little bit. 4 more gold. So they gave us 8 gold and 8 supplies to help us on our way. So sorry to hear about the princess, Your Grace. I'm Lorsulia's friend. We often talked or walked in the gardens together. When the boy I was courting broke my heart, I cried for days. Princess Lorsulia was kind, and she always sent me silly little letters to cheer me up. She helped me get through a tough time, and I found myself a man for life at last. I hope your family will finally get some rest once all of this is over. Here's a gift for you. And 4 more gold. Wow. Well, incredibly helpful. As that certainly was. Let's go see if there's any business in the castle for us to take care of. There doesn't seem to be. So, let's go into the map. Use our hunter and our general. Who knows if these people are going to come to our aid. This guy we yelled at. I think I remember him for sure. And then the hunter, confirm. We told him to clean up his mess. Stop being a punk. Okay. Well, that's all we have. We're going to pass on calling somebody. Let's just go on to the next week. And we have enough gold. If we wanted to, we could just reinforce the gate right now. I think what I'm going to do, though, save up till I get 70, then borrow from the bank and build the gate. And then we can get everything up and running before the time comes. And if I ever need to, I guess I could probably discontinue all the agents and save up gold. That's not something I guess I ever considered. But I don't have to try to do all these different problems. If I was concerned about winning. I'm more concerned about exploring the game and seeing what kind of cool interactions can happen. Okay, our witch has returned. I managed to find out what is causing the problem in the village with an epidemic. It looks like the village upstream is throwing their waste into the river. The contaminated river flows into the other villages. Peasants use this water to cook, drink, and wash. They have no other access to water unless they walk for 4 hours past the other village. That's terrible news, but at least we know what is causing the problem. Thank you. I think the village representative is going to visit you again. No problem, I'll help them if I can. That was probably a pretty common thing to happen a long time ago. I'm sure most ancient peoples understood that you can't, you don't want to live downstream from waste. But they might not have understood, like, germs, certainly. I have told the villagers you wanted to see them. Got it. Alright, let's see these guys. You've called for me. Will you join me? You are the one who cured my illness. You are the chosen one. If I must, I will give up my life to protect you, and I'll bring my friends too. Alright, man, be ready. We've almost got 300 men on our own without borrowing men from those kings. What is it that you wanted, Your Grace? What about you? I don't remember you. You have rebuilt our homes after the floods, and they're even stronger than before. I don't think we could get better houses anywhere else. We'll stand by you in the battle. We want to protect our lands. We're going to hit that big 300, that's for sure. Your Grace, we found those fleeing soldiers from the Rodovian army. We've got them chained up at the castle wall. You should come and deal with them. I will come as soon as I'm ready. I must remind you, Your Grace, that your decision will impact the deals we have made with King Rabion, probably, and King Yedric. So far we've been siding with the Rodovians. I'm inclined to continue helping them. It seems our relationship was very misunderstood. They're responsible for killing our brothers on the battlefield. We should have no mercy for the enemy. Let them taste our steel. They hadn't enough honor to fight till the end. They fled like cowards instead of facing their fate. But we have them now, and we can show them our justice. I really just need to do what's right for the kingdom here. Each king will know if I go against them, and will refuse their support accordingly. We'll let them go. These men only followed orders. Our land has seen enough of death. Your Grace, but how? Boo! Man, screw you, dude. Death to the barbaric scum. You led their people into our home. They eat our food, they walk our roads, hunt in our forests. Maybe give them our wives and children next? We want revenge. For our husbands, sons, and brothers who died in battle against their foreign tricks. My children can't sleep at night. They're scared the men dressed in black with monsters on their chests will come. They are not our enemies. We need to focus on what's in front of us and not get stuck in the past. Boo, this is not fair. The king has reached his decision. These men will walk free. Thank you, Your Grace. We will make sure you get something for your trouble. Whatever that means. -5 contentment. We can take a hit with contentment. Man, we're really not putting any money into our gate infrastructure, even though we've complained about it since the beginning of the game. Yep, nothing else to be done. Let's go ahead and roll on yet another week. Oh my god, did I forget to send out my guys? Hopefully I didn't. I don't remember. Did I not send out my general and stuff? Okay, got distracted. I think that's the first time in this whole playthrough that I've forgotten if I did indeed. The cutscene, I think, threw me off. Welcome. I've gathered you here. Yes, we all know why we're here. Let's skip all this drivel. I aided Rodovians when they came asking for help. Forgive me, Yedric. I had no heart to do otherwise. My soldiers tracked down Rodovians who fled the battlefield. I had to let them go. When I looked at them, I saw fear. I saw despair. They knew they'd lost. They were in an unknown land far from home. They were kids, not much older than your boys, Yedric. They didn't fight to conquer, they fought to survive. I didn't have heart to take their lives. My men also brought me their king. He was beaten so badly he could hardly move, defenseless and broken. He explained to me why the Rodovians are here. Life isn't easy for them, just as it isn't for us. He's a father just trying to defend what's dear to him that he has left. I spared his life that day. I have made my decisions, all of which I am ready to face the consequences of. So I leave this last decision to you two. Will you help me repel Atana from my gates? Got to help where I can is the achievement we just unlocked. You saved many lives, Eric. I know it was a tough choice, but we will all gain from it. The fact that you saved them all gives me hope for our future. It brings joy to my heart that there are good men amongst us willing to stop and listen. Try to understand other people. I don't have any doubt that by giving you my armies, I will be on the side of the just. You have my full support. Side of the just? Pfuh. You're joining a dead man, Fabian. 5 weeks from now and you'll both be eating dirt. I won't give the Radovians any slack. I'll make sure my borders are strongly enforced. Damn you, Eric. Did you have to listen to this namby-pamby righteous bunkin? Alright. Well, we are going to save and continue. And that may actually be it for this week. Or do we do one more, perhaps? I feel like there's going to be some big battle. Let's do one more. Your Grace, your agent tells me the epidemic is in the water. The village upstream is throwing their waste into the river. And when we drink that water, no wonder everyone is sick. We try talking to the people in that village, but they won't listen. They don't care because they have clean water. Your Grace, please, you need to help us. Yeah, I'll send my general. Make sure they don't throw any more waste into the river. Try to avoid taking water from that river for the next few days. Thank you so much, Your Grace. I knew we could count on you. The villagers are going to be so happy. Let's talk to our daughter here. Father, can you please see me in the gardens when you have a little while? What is it? Just please come to the gardens. I will explain. Alright. Your Grace, our pastor is sick. He's had a high fever for days. We don't know what to do, Your Grace. We have no one else that can do our weekly reading. The gods are going to send us all to hell if we don't hold our mass. We are afraid of what's going to happen if the fever takes him for good. Please help us, Your Grace. I'll send the witch, I guess. If she can't help him, perhaps she can hold the mass this week. Oh, Your Grace, may the gods bless you. Thank you so much in the name of the whole community. Entry completed, more contentment. Your Grace, I hear you give supplies for making Morzana. Yeah, I figured this would happen. Can I have some for Branca? Take these, but this is the last batch I'm giving. Don't come back for any more. Sure thing, Your Grace. Yeah. I knew as soon as I started giving stuff away, people would come. But, I mean, I was able to give it to basically everyone who came and asked for it. Let's see what Asalia needs. Yes, Father? You wanted to see me. What's going on? I'm leaving, Father. Me and Maya are going to travel the world. She already has seen half of it, and she wants to see the other half with me. You're too young to leave. You let Lorsulia marry Ivo, a royal prince. How did that end for her? Asalia, that's not fair. I don't want the same fate. How is my way of life worse than being stuck with a monster? Lorsulia didn't get to choose, and she wasn't happy. If this decision isn't going to end well for me, then at least I will die satisfied knowing it was my decision. I thought that maybe Maya was born on the wrong side of the mountains, but now I realize it was me who was born on the wrong side of the castle walls. This life is not for me. It is not who I am. You know more than anyone, Father, that I'm not suited to castle life. I don't want to follow rules. I don't want to attend banquets or wear puffy dresses. I want to ride a horse, see the world, and explore beyond these walls. Maya helped me see what I can do. I can be what I want in life. Father, please don't close me in these walls. I have to go, Father. Maya is waiting with the horses outside the castle. Make sure you say goodbye to your mother. It would break her heart if you didn't. Don't forget to send a letter to your father sometimes. At least let the writing lessons not go to waste. I will, Father. Thank you. Hug Sidani for me, and I would probably keep my daughter for a few more years until she was a little bit older. She's a... Yeah, nothing can stop love. Achievement unlocked. She's a little young to go out in the world by herself. However, on the flip side, we're about to be in a castle under siege that we don't know if we can defend. So maybe it's better she's not here. I bring some bad news, Sidani. Your sister left the castle. She's going to travel the world with Maya. Why would she leave me? First Luli and now Asalia? Why is everyone leaving me? I'm not leaving you. I'll never leave you. It's not your fault, Sidani. Asalia just wanted to see what else is out there. We'll miss her a lot, but she promised she will visit us. Fine, Father. Just promise you'll never leave me. I promise I'll never leave you, Pumpkin. Alright. Now let's go see what our wife wants. Poor lady can't win. Darling? Asalia left. She ran away with Maya. I just spoke to her. I don't know how you could just let her leave. She's so young. How is she going to manage without us? Where is she going to sleep? What is she going to eat? I don't know what I'd do out there by myself, let alone a young girl like her. It's what she wanted. She's a smart girl. You know she hated it here. And she would never be happy marrying some prince or a king. I just wanted her to be happy. Aren't you worried about her? Of course I am. But keeping her here just because I'm worried would be very selfish. She knows where we are if she needs us. Besides, she's with Maya. That makes me feel better. I never thought things would turn out this way. I know, sweetheart. Me neither. Alright. And I think that's it. Yeah, we're done for the day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, y'all, I will see you in the next one. It'll probably be the big finale, so be psyched for that. And yeah, take care, guys. Stay safe.